Here we go in 3, 2, 1. You never know. You just never know who you're going to run into. And wow.
It's been a while.
How are you, Keith Carney?
Doing well. Nice to see you.
It's good to see you. And I brought a little something from Todd's garage.
Wow.
This looks like a telephone pole. This is lumber. And it says your name on it. I don't even know when I got it or how, but can you confirm that you use this thing?
I used it. Yeah, I did use this. Not long. I think it was testing it out. It wasn't heavy enough. But no, I did use that for time, probably sometime in the late 90s, early 2000 maybe.
It's a different game. You may have cross-checked somebody, right?
For sure. That's all this stick is really good for is hooking, slashing, and cross-checking.
Well, I can tell by how it's worn down here. I may have used it in the driveway for a little street hockey, and I think I abandoned it because there's like no
That doesn't happen from the ice, I don't think. Although I don't know.
I was really
Driveway.
I was really good at clearing the puck. I want you to know that.
It's important skill.
Okay, let's get to the point here, Keith. We are celebrating the championship game at Mullet Arena on February 1st, and you have so many connections to high school hockey. Let's start with your high school career. Watch this. Did you ever lose a championship game in high school?
No. I won 4 state championships when I was in high school. Mount St. Charles Academy back in beautiful Rhode Island, Woonsocket, Rhode Island, and they won over the years 28 consecutive back then. But I was part of 4 of those 28. So,
and you, I'm going to guess, probably remember every single game, no matter what you've done beyond that. Those are the kind of moments that galvanize groups of people, right?
For sure, yeah. It was a special time. Growing up, I mean, we as kids, that was your aspiration to play high school hockey and play for a championship team. And I've played a lot of games since then. I don't remember a whole, but I do remember my last year there being injured and missing some games due to injury, and then was able to make it back for the final game, and we were able to win the state championship. So that's pretty special.
Last team standing. Well, you also obviously have 2 sons that are deeply connected to the roots of high school hockey here in Arizona. Part of a remarkable run with Chaparral. Lost in the championship. Huge upset that they put together over Notre Dame in the semis. What do you remember about that time and watching your sons play in the biggest games of the year?
Yeah, it was something that really they'll never forget. And for me as a dad, I enjoyed it so much. It took me back to my days playing high school hockey and playing for your school and in front of your classmates, and so that was exciting and fun. And my one son, 2 of them played, and one was turned out to be a baseball player and hadn't played hockey for a couple years, but was able to play high school hockey with his brother, and they had a great time together, and it was a lot of fun. They made it to like you said, championship game. They were close, but they couldn't get it done that final game. But it certainly was a lot of fun.
What was it like that day? Do you remember how they acted, like as the day progressed and then after the game?
They were just the build up to the game. They probably didn't expect to be there to get there. Like you said, they upsetted Notre Dame in the semifinals, which is a huge game for them. I think took a lot out of them to get that win, and they were just excited for the opportunity, and they knew it was well, for my one son that played baseball, knew that was probably going to be one of his last really meaningful games. So it was you could tell he was excited, nervous, and but it was great. The building at the ice den was full. It was great atmosphere, and it's something they certainly will never forget.
And that's why we're doing this, Keith, is because now it's gone to the next step, playing at Mullet Arena, and the goal is to make this experience for this group, whatever it is, unforgettable. And that means we'd like to see standing room only, just like your sons had.
Yeah, no, it's it will be a special game for these players that get to participate. To play at the Mullet, a big arena, it's even adds to it but you really need to get the people to fill it up, and I think eventually that'll probably happen. I remember back in Minnesota when I played for the Wild, I would be at the arena when the high school hockey tournament was going on, and you could see the excitement, and they did fill the building. It was really remarkable to see, and I think eventually we could get that here in Arizona for sure, because there's a lot of hockey players, a lot of hockey fans, and it's a great venue. Mullet Arena it's a beautiful building, and something that hopefully people show up and enjoy it.
I think they will. Lastly, I want to go to your wealth of experience. You played in a Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. What do you remember about what was said before you hit the ice? And what would you say to the kids that are going to play in the championship game at Mullet Arena? How would you compare the two, and what would you like to say to them?
Yeah, it's something that you may never experience again. It's a win one game and win a championship that lasts forever, and it's an opportunity for these kids, and it'll be something they'll never forget. But basically, you need to just go out, have fun, play as hard as you can, and leave it all on the ice, and hopefully you'll be happy with your effort at the end.
It seems to be the general theme. I will tell you this, Keith Carney, I hope you know this already. I'm such a fan of yours, and you're such a good human, and I remember watching that Game 7, and my complete investment in that game was for you. Still the dumbest trade in Coyotes history, by the way, but I'll let that go. I just wanted to see you hold that trophy, man. I truly did. I hope you understand
Nice, but bringing back some tough memories.
I'm sorry. Well, that's the point of all this, right?
They're great memories, and to be that close that year in 2003, it was. We could taste it. You could dream of holding that cup, but it didn't work out. But it was certainly something I will never forget.
Well, if you had used this in that game, they would have arrested you. You know that, right?
Yeah. That wouldn't have helped much in 2003.
No, not that one. No, not a chance. Keith, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Great to see you, Walt.
Keith Carney helping us out. Don't forget, February 1st, Mullet Arena. Tickets on sale now. Ticketmaster, just $15. We'll see you there.